Patty needs a blasted GPS. All right, we are back on the road again. So the plan now is to find Coburg Road, and dear God, to figure out why people are driving so slow and not using blinkers today. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But yeah, the idea is to get to Coburg Road. Coburg Road will get us into the dirt a bit, which is where I really want to be. Bingo. Hopefully this translates into something that's not highway. So apparently this road you can just keep going and going and going until it just turns into marshland. But before that you can take a right that'll steer you a little bit closer back to the highway. And in the process of doing all that you end up really just going as the crow flies through this area and rated to DF. Bounce. Yeah, so it's this until DF pretty much. And now we're starting to see the whole black track element of this place. The fact that as we go through here we'll see tons and tons of little trails that shoot off to the side. The deterioration begins. Good stuff. This is what we're after, folks. Another one. They just go on and on through here, all through New Brunswick. This is the name of the game. You find one dirt road, you find 60 others. And you know, if we had batteries right for days and this was our goal here, I mean, I'd say jump on it, but we are quite behind schedule. I'm not saying that's a bad thing to be behind schedule on a trip like this. I don't really like sticking to schedules, but I do want to try to maintain a little bit of light when we get into camp. The plan is to explore, just not this area. Yeah, so the idea, I guess, is keep following this out. At some point, we'll get the option to turn left. Or we'll get the direction to turn left. It'll look like a main established road, and we'll want to continue going straight through that. We'll go straight through and see what the Android says. Okay, that's a good point. You see this? I don't know if you guys watch Mason's ADV, but he's all about the power line cut trails. Now those are great in Ontario. Out here, They go to 0 to swamp in a second. I remember one time my dad, he picked up a brand new truck. And if my dad's watching, he's laughing because he's knowing where this is going. And he's like, yeah, it's got 4-wheel drive, Desky. And I'm like, okay, cool. This is the newest truck he has ever owned. All right. Before we were rocking some old S10 from 91. So I take this thing out and I'm like, yeah, this is a really cool truck. This is a nice stereo, you know. I'm gonna see what the 4-wheel drive's like. So here I go on a power line cut. I see a trail, 2-wheel tracks. Of course, you know, I'm young and I know nothing about trails and about how quickly they can turn on you. Sure enough, within about a minute of driving on that road, I was up to the doors in mud and stuck, and I spent my entire afternoon with extreme towing from Salisbury getting that sucker out. And oh my goodness, it took one flatbed with a cable, one Jeep to run the cable in, one 4-wheeler to run the cable further in, and then another S10 that tried to get me out. So we had 2 trucks stuck. So moral of the story is, you're in New Brunswick and you see a power line cut like that and a trail like that, you know what? Fill your boots. Because sure enough, they'll be filled soon with water and swamp. And since I'm riding alone today, folks, we're not gonna go after that. Last thing my dad wants is another phone call. Change over here. And the trail deteriorates. Damn, we could fly off that, couldn't we? Does it say go through the trees? I think it does. I think we're backtracking. What are you talking about, Willis? Ain't no road? Maybe once. Yeah, look at the way the trees are cut. Once upon a time, there was a road. Alright, let's slowly meander through here. Good place for a fucking camp out, though. Look at this. This is how we do it. One way doesn't work, try another. We're gonna go back and see our first right. Try to cut down through there somehow. I think we saw something earlier. Go through the power line cut. That'll do it for us, won't it? Yeah, let's try this. Keep trying them till something sticks. Got lots of fuel. So this brings up another point about trails in New Brunswick, roads in New Brunswick. A lot of them are logging routes. And depending on where people are cutting, you know, a road might just disappear. I don't want to cut wood there anymore. Guess what? Nobody else is cutting wood there either. Boom. A bridge we made is gone. And I'm not saying who's doing that, but I'm definitely saying it might be someone called Irving. But you know what? The other side of that is if Irving didn't come through here and dig nice little drainages and grade roads like this and make little bridges like this, we'd have nothing to ride on. So ideally what this will do for me is give me an opportunity to catch onto the highway again. We'll see how well that works. Coldberg Road was a bust. So I think this is still Coldberg Road. I don't know, but whatever. Yeah, did you see the Irving sign there? 31 kilometers. I appreciate you making the roads. I understand why you might tear them down. You gotta think about it though. I mean, it's not really feasible for a company to just keep up roads that they're never gonna use. You know? Why do that? Let's take a right. Gambling, right? Yeah, good call. Watch him come over and tell me GTFO. How are ya? What's that? Good. Yeah, for sure, man. Thank you very much. Hey, here, I'm from PEI. Heading down to Fun Day. Check me out on YouTube, brother. You'll make the cut. You too, stay safe. Take care. I'm surprised I actually saw somebody on this road. Just building the Acadian fan base. Block activity, trucking. I don't know about this. Yeah, so that's not a road. Well, there's a road. I mean, depending on what you want to classify as a road. This road will take me to the highway, but I have a gamble. I bet you. Going straight will take me to the highway too. Cool bridge. More side by side? Trucks. Side by side. Cool. You can smell the cut. There's our highway. Sweet! That worked dead awesome. What a great little run. A run in a run. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it's a right turn and up to Dieppe. And then you roll straight through Dieppe to get to Moncton. And we'll take the old way into Salisbury. I feel like we covered a lot of ground, Fox. More to go, though. More to go.